from the
Who the
pussy.
fuck had no
But
my phone?
that's what it was. I was calling him saying, I need you to get these girls
Hold
some
on,
head.
hold on, hold wait, whoa.
Right. Now was that there was cops in the house with you at the
No,
time?
no.
Okay,
So
so
he didn't live with me.
Yeah,
So that
forget
was
it.
another thing.
Yeah,
So
They'll
it's
call
like,
back.
like I said, I was calling him.
We here with the surgeon
like,
simulator.
We had a
Damn, you
relationship
could knock
'cause we
everything
was on
over.
tour.
gotcha.
That's when we spent the most time with
This
each
thing
other.
is hard as shit to
Was he
control.
on the
I
Fresh
cannot
Fest?
lie.
Yeah, because he was working on the Fresh Fest.
Okay, got
So he was working on the Fresh Fest. So we spent a lot of time together with that, and but that's where
Imagine
I
you
felt
got
like
this unsturdy
I
of
could run to him
handling
and do it.
on
Because once
yourself.
again, he had.
But in the background is a T.I. Jermaine Dupri podcast. So I'm thinking of playing podcasts in the background just so I could get some gaming jewels.
Right? Because
But
even
we
with
got
Criss Cross, in the beginning when I
oh, we on the
after
operating
we met,
table. Oh, so that's
and I
the
got their
different
number, and I
scenarios.
started
The hell is these two?
doing artist development with them.
So we got
teaching
heart,
them songs.
How
kidney,
did you know
brain,
that? How
eye
did you know you had to do
transplant,
artist
ooh, and
development?
some teeth.
Because I went
We
back
ain't
to
a dentist
me,
though. Why we
in
doing
the
teeth?
beginning of what Shadi did with me.
Guys.
I did the exact same thing
Okay.
that Shadi did.
I never
with me.
played this game.
To them.
I just try to do
Teaching them
one
songs.
little go
And-
through. Oh man.
One day I was, and by this time I had got a car,
Okay.
right? So I
Throw
got
that
a
over
car.
there.
My first car was a
They don't give you like no
Cherokee.
instructions how to do the
Jeep.
That's a
transplant.
dope car for a 16-year-old.
Yeah. I mean, I thought it was used, but you know, it was
new to you.
It was
That's all
good,
right.
right? One day I was
I don't
in
know
the
what we
Jeep,
doing.
and
it like a play
I think I was
thing?
playing Ice Cube, and I was looking in the rearview mirror,
I can't get
and they
no
was in the
tunes
back
on
seat,
them.
and they was
What the hell?
saying every line, line for line,
Hold on, I
cadence
think.
and everything. And I was like,
Oh, you gotta turn the whole controller to turn the hand like.
that they like,
As much as this.
that
it's
they,
so
as much as
uncomfortable.
this,
Yeah.
they can blow up.
Right.
That's all I was thinking about. So then I had
Goddamn
to figure
cup,
out
yo.
how to make myself better
Outta here.
than what I was giving them. Because I was like, obviously the songs that I'm giving them they must don't love them.
What was the first have
Oh,
we
I
heard
dropped the
those
scissors.
first
I
Never.
hope I don't need that. There we go.
Never,
There we go.
never.
So now,
But it's crazy because I had.
oh, we gotta get to the heart.
At the same time, this was a crazy period in my
I'm a
life. 'cause
rookie
I met
ball.
Criss Cross,
Oh,
and then I think I turned 17
hold on, do I?
in the midst of it. And at the turning of 17,
Get you there. Can I grab the bone?
No, because Criss Cross might have came out. So let me. This might be a little bit fast forward, but either way, how it happened when I met Criss Cross, I
They don't use no
started trying to
gloves.
find a way to put these kids out more major than what the projects I had ever did.
Right.
So I didn't think.
Can I lift the
And the
bone
crazy
pieces
part about
out?
it is I didn't really believe that my
Or do we
dad
take this
had
dude,
the
like, do we
outlet.
just break?
Right.
So then I started looking
about to go
for
with the
somebody
hammer
else
to
to help
his
me
joint.
do this.
Okay.
And some kind of way,
let's
I
get the
met
hammer.
Ian Burke,
Oh man.
right? And Ian Burke to me seemed like the guy
Right.
that was gonna get me this major situation. And one, because Ian came to me at a time when I ain't had
that's
nothing.
doing bad
So I
damage.
needed some photos on Criss
I'm about to
Cross.
get
I had
fired.
no money.
What the hell? I don't know
what.
what.
Like, I got a photographer. We can go take some pictures. I'm like, okay. We went and took some pictures, and I got one picture from this photographer. But it was a picture Criss Cross. I think a lot of places they still got this picture up. I think
Oh,
restaurants on Old National.
he grabbed the
still got this
needles. We
First
fucked
picture Criss
up.
Cross that we put up, but I'm saying once I did
We
this,
fucked up.
Ian introduced me to
Fuck it.
another
You're already
artist
high.
by the name of Left Eye. Right? Left Eye came in Atlanta, and some kind of way all these artists was just migrating
Y'all all knew each other.
to
Huh?
Ian. Yeah.
Y'all all knew each other. That shit was straight. That shit crazy. Cause I didn't know nobody before
I dropped the saw. I dropped the saw in it.
I knew
Oh.
nobody. But I guess now I take that back. I knew Shouty Low. I knew, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I knew Shouty Low. He was Carlo from Going Home. You know what I'm saying? I knew him.
Yeah.
But aside from that, it wasn't like a bunch of us. Well, I knew Dro too. I knew Dro, Killer Mike.
Yeah.
I guess we had our
It's the same
generation
thing.
had the same
See,
thing.
but what happened was, I'm gonna tell you why I start getting to know all these
Damn,
people.
do this wear
Because
off,
the
or I'm just
kid
gonna continue to
that
be
got the
high?
equipment. So I became the same. I became the Otis Redding. I became the Reggie.
The hell?
I became the Eddie Owens. JD got the studio, right? So once somebody,
I could
make music.
I left it in there again.
My house. Ian,
if I complete this,
became his thing. Like, I'm gonna bring people to your house. We can make some music. Right. So he brought the girl over to my house. I never met her before. He's like, Lisa. When he left, I was Lisa. And Lisa was actually from Philly, not from Atlanta, and she didn't really have nowhere to stay.
She was a solo artist.
Yeah, she was a solo artist. She didn't really have nowhere to stay.
Why can't I pick the pieces up?
So she ended up coming to my house. We started working on music, and she ended up staying in my house, just basically staying there.
Wait a minute. So you telling me you live with Left Eye?
Left Eye lived with me in my closet, actually.
Huh?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I had a closet while recording, right? And I made the closet the vocal booth. Okay. Somebody told me if you put up these blankets, you can make a vocal booth.
Okay.
And I'm like, so what? You put up blankets and just cover the room and put the mic in there, and that's the vocal booth. And
I
done nigga rigged my whole bedroom.
Oh, that's the new heart.
I done nigga rigged my whole bedroom. I'm doing everything somebody tell me. I got blankets over the closet.
I use a drill.
I done took the closet doors off. I'm doing all this too by myself. I'm like, I unscrewed the closet doors, took the closet doors off so you could just walk into the booth. Huh? I don't even know if I had clothes. That wasn't like I said. That wasn't even no issue. Even when you talk about it now, I think I had a dresser. I had one dresser in my room, and that's all the clothes I had.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I ain't had no shoes. I had like one pair of shoes.
Right.
But I wasn't leaving the house.
You know what we gonna do?
I wasn't leaving the house with all equipment, bed, equipment.
I thought to turn it off, tell them this operation is over.
So like I said, so she started coming to the house.
It's very important, everybody. You know what I'm saying? The fact that he was so driven that all of the other things that, you know, most kids or most human beings think are important.
Take his mask off.
They had to take a back seat to the vision.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't even question myself. It was just like, go.
It just felt like it was like a driving force inside you, moving you toward whatever your passion or destination or final destination was.
And there was so many things that I had seen prior that I didn't have. So
no, we're gonna restart the operation. I can't take that camera.
So if I got some 1200, so I had turntables prior, right?
Okay.
I had these realistic Radio Shack turntables, the belt drive shit. And I thought I was the shit, but I seen,
get the cup out of here first.
I need.
Let's get all the unnecessary stuff off the table.
$2,500.
You can't reach over there. Don't want to get stabbed.
So my mind was, you gotta get to where you can get some 1,200.
Right.
And you got, by the way, at this time it's like,
what?
You can't.
I ain't even know.
I'm thinking you can't even actually properly make a real record till you get the shit.
Why is them needles even there?
Gotcha.
So I'm thinking, I'm already down on myself because my equipment ain't up to par. Right? So I'm thinking, shit, it ain't gonna sound right till I get to 1,200. It ain't gonna sound right till I do.
Yeah.
So I'm just going through, but at the same time I'm right.
Let's move.
That's what I'm. That's the one thing you can't buy or pay. You could just keep writing. I'm writing so many songs. And me and Lisa,
that's a setup.
We start writing songs for
That's
Chris
a setup.
And Lisa was helping me write these songs.
Right.
And we wrote this song called "The Girl Is Mine," where I sampled Michael Jackson and Paul McCartney.
Okay.
And Chris was arguing over Left Eye, and she rapped to them. And this was my mindset of the single. I was like, this gonna be the single.
Right.
Two little boys arguing over this girl. She grown, y'all little. I had a whole concept. And that concept, that wasn't it, right? Because Chris was so West Side that it didn't jar them the way that I saw them doing this Ice Cube, right? So I was like, nah, they ain't feeling this soft shit. That ain't, they ain't rapping this like I wanted. They ain't coming out, and you can keep telling somebody.
Get that thing off.
But I know when,
we close though.
You know, and that's one thing I learned
enough.
As far as producing. I know when an artist really likes something, they performance, you ain't gotta tell them. You ain't gotta talk to them.
Yeah, the shit moves. The shit moves.
You about to grab it by the needle? You know what?
Like
I think that's good enough for me.
Moves through You're about it. You're the instrument at this point.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't. A lot of artists don't understand. Like I can be in the studio with a lot of artists and they write their own. And I'm like, you know, it's taking you a long time because you don't really love it. And they'll sit there and argue with me about it. Like, I do love it. I did. And I'm like, all right, you don't understand what I'm saying. Because I don't write the shit down. I memorize it. And the only reason I can memorize it is because I love it.
Right.
You know what I mean? I wouldn't memorize it if I ain't like it.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's a technique I learned, too, from what I seen Biggie doing. And I'm like, why can't I do that? And I used to think like it was harder than what it actually is. Yeah. But really, everybody has that trait.
Sure.
Everybody that sings in their car, everybody that sings in the shower, you remember the lyrics to things that you love.
I mean, not even lyrics. Like, let me just say this. Like, let's say if you go somewhere.
I'm feeling proud about this.
No
Ryan.
GPS. You go to this place.
Oh,
great time.
Oh, we collapsed a lung. Oh, we collapsed a lung. Well, it's over for him. You know what?
Totally. It's about the love.
But
adios, amigos.
Go too far past it. Okay. Lisa lived with you.
I'm a murderer. Murderer. Let me just restart it.
Like,
I'm a murderer.
Like a superstar, sex symbol that lived in your closet.
Yeah.
And you know what I should do? I should live stream me making a song one day.
Hartsfield Airport every day, and posed as one of them kids that needed money for a church to make money.
What?
And she'll come back.
She ran the hustle.
She'll come back to me and be like, "Look at all the money I got." I'm like, "How you make that?" I made this sign. They give me the money.
Oh, that's it. That's how my range. I can't even reach over there.
That's a Philadelphia game. That's Philadelphia.
You know what? I know how I'm gonna do it.
I mean,
I know exactly how I'm gonna do it without considering.
But it was crazy because once again, I'm a kid. I ain't know nothing about this.
Definitely Philly shit.
That's Philly shit.
Hell yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? But now you go down on North Side and Bankhead, see the kids selling water. Like they got a whole nother hustle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's.
But I mean that made me even like once I started going to the airport because I wasn't flying either, by the way. This wasn't coming to the airport. So once I got older,
we gotta move the water bottle.
I started seeing people doing this. Yeah. I'm like, y'all faking. This shit ain't real. Cause of Lisa. But yeah, Lisa lived with me. She didn't have no car. Like I said, she was basically from Philly, and she was just really in the same mindset. She just wanted to make music. She wanted to make music. And
but you never said, hey, let me. You never had like a romantic kind of.
Not at that point.
Fresh.
Not at that point.
Okay.
Nah, not at that point.
All you was worrying about was this young lady is good at music.
Yeah, she could rap. I like her.
Right.
I like you. You rap. You sound good. And she mentally she could write. And she was talking.
Oh, that was a good run right there.
I was very,
that was a good run right there.
Like things that she thought we should do, like cut your eyebrows off. You know what I mean? Like,
I ain't rhyme with that one.
You know what? like, cause we had to cut.
You mean the parts in the eyebrows?
So we had the parts, right?
Yeah.
So it started with the parts.
Okay.
And then I had 3 parts, right? So it was like, I done had 3 parts for a month. What I'm gonna do next? She used to just shave your whole eyebrows and just have 1. I'm like, for real?
That sounds like a horrible idea.
But you gotta remember, so we in this room.
I gotta keep the controller sturdy. I gotta remember that.
I'm telling y'all how the backwards jeans came about, because it was like, JD, go get a nose ring. For real? That shit gonna hurt, yeah. Yeah, but you should still get one. That shit cold. Boom, get a nose ring.
Tupac got one, why not?
Yeah. So we in that, we trying everything. And Left Eye was the heartbeat of me actually trying to do things, and her and our conversations, and me and Chris conversations with her. That was the cruise, like Ian, Left Eye.
Oh, we can't afford to collapse another lung.
We was an unstoppable team that didn't have nothing.
And that was the first social difference.
Yeah, that was the first social difference. We ain't had nothing, right? So, Criss Cross came out. And once Criss Cross came out,
first of all, how y'all come up with Jump? Like, what led y'all to jump? What is that? What got y'all signed?
No.
What song got y'all signed?
So go back. So once I said Chris and Chris was watching Ice Cube and this, that, and third, and Chris and Chris went to Bunch Middle School, right? And I would pick once I became close with them, they didn't want their moms to pick them up no more. It was Jermaine pick us up from school.
Right.
I picked them up from school, and I picked them up from school one day, and it's elementary school to me. And by the way, I ain't finished high school at all, so I don't know much about what was going on in high school. But this is elementary school, and I picked them up in the police.
Whoa.
This is middle school.
Middle school, okay, yeah, you know more about it than me. So I picked them up, and the police was outside the school. And I'm like, what's going on up here? And then it's like, the little boy had drugs. And I'm like, what you talking about? And at this time, Chris and Chris used to wear these socks where they put like 3 or 4, 5 pair of socks on their own, and they'll bunch them down. They look like leg warmers. That's how they used to rock they socks on the west side over there. And light-skinned Chris told me that
we so close.
They wore so many socks, but that's where they used to hold the drugs at.
Right.
In between the socks, some kind of way, whatever. Right. But they found this kid at school, almost like the same from ATL, basically the same thing, right? And I was like blown away because
that was normal behavior on the west side.
See, that's what I'm saying. Not like,
man, nigga, you take a couple ounces of weed.
Come on, I need this to break. I need this to break.
Oh, they were selling crack. Yeah, you sell crack too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I done had a couple slabs that I said, like, for instance,
there we go. Here we go.
This nigga stayed.
There we go.
Let's call it.
You don't need that.
Somewhere on.
There we go.
Simpson Road.
There we go.
I stayed on Bankhead, and
fuck your bones.
I got. Let's call it an ounce.
Alright, how we gonna do this? How we gonna do this?
2 ounces and a quarter of some hard. I can
bust can't just look a dude lungs
50
out.
slab, 100 slab, so on and so forth. So he might say, shit, man, I ain't got nothing on, man. Let me get a
I could just take people's lungs out? I didn't know that's how the body works.
I got one slide in that. That was a rare occasion for me. I wouldn't hold myself. You know what I'm saying? I have to really know you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But
I sit that there.
Man, I'd come to school with about an ounce of weed to jump off, you know what I'm saying, from time to time.
No.
So, but that's not strange to me.
I don't know how we gonna do this, but I can't restart it.
Because what I couldn't understand was who was the kid selling the dope to? We different.
Man, listen to me. I'm gonna blow your mind here. Listen, there were coaches at our school that used to sell to the kids, but not as a user. Like, he was a distributor. He was the plug.
Okay, all right.
You know what I'm saying?
I get that.
And he'll goddamn put.
Then we gotta restart.
And the student would come
I'm tired of you.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God. Well, at least we know how to get to the lungs. Then we know how to get to the heart.
Money by any means.
Yeah.
And when you got the money, I guess the theme or title of what you do is not important. Fuck a student, fuck a teacher, fuck a kid, fuck an adult, fuck a boy, fuck a girl.
Up.
This motherfucker got the money.
Big time.
Got the path to get the money. So you plug in with that, and that's what kind of.
I'm sorry about the drug talk in the back. They was talking gems.
Your ability to get to that money.
They was talking gems.
For me, I as a kid, that's a life I missed. Because at 12, I went on tour.
When you was on stage with Diana Ross, JD, you can't. You know what I'm saying? We're not expecting you to know that.
Yeah, so I missed all that. I didn't get the opportunity to see that.
But that's good.
And I got kicked. By the way, not because I wanted to. I got kicked out of school too, because at the time when I went on tour,
you missed him in the day.
I had a tutor.
Okay.
And Atlanta was not prepared for kids in the entertainment. So when I came back and the tutor sent my work to the school system, they was like, we can't accept this. He's gonna get left back. I'm like, left back? I done did all this work.
What grade?
This was 6th.
6th grade. So you stopped going to school in 6th grade?
Yeah.
God damn, JD.
I mean, I didn't stop. I started trying to get a GED. I started having home study, But then at the same time,
we already killed them. Look how the blood losing. You know what?
Production.
Let's really get in there then. Let's really get in there. Let's really get in there.
I don't
lead it doing that.
I don't condone you doing that. There's only one JD, you know what I'm saying? A motherfucker who drop out of school in 6th grade, most of the time, the motherfuckers become welders. Or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? A carpenter.
So for me, like I said, when I saw these police over there, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. It wasn't normal to me. And I was like, what? You know, I kept asking so many questions, and I'm sure they was like, JD, this regular.
Yeah.
Right? But what that did, it prompted me to write this song called Little Boys in the Hood.
Oh. Right? After Ice Cube.
Yeah, but Boys in the Hood, but Little Boys in the Hood, because I felt like I had never heard the hood story told from a kid's perspective.
Right.
And then when I realized what's happening in the hood, people act like kids don't exist.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like even when the little boy was like, y'all want to see a dead body in Boys in the Hood, he knew where this shit was at.
Right.
And these kids are saying it. So like I said, when I started having this conversation with Chris, they was telling me all this shit that was going on in the hood. And I'm like, who talking about this? Where is this being reported?
Right.
It's always being reported that it was somebody older or this, that, and the third. So then I was like, y'all gonna be the young reporters. That's gonna be y'all new thing.
Alright, that should be enough to get that longed out.
Y'all gonna be the young reporters. So I went and I sampled Ice Cube.
You losing blood quick, let's hurry up.
He say, little boys and girls, they all love me. Come sit on the lap of ICE. So I took the little and then I took
losing blood way quicker now.
So I made it go little boys in the hood, and I kept making like I was trying to figure out a hook.
Right.
So I made him say little and then say boys in the hood. And I went and made this beat, and I just started writing about what I saw, and I started writing about how this message is coming from a place where y'all don't believe this message is coming from.
Right.
And we see it firsthand probably before y'all even see it, right?
Right.
And that song is what got them a deal. Like when I gave my dad this demo, because once again I was stuck again.
Right.
We couldn't figure out where we was gonna go.
That's great.
The guy
Goodness
who
gracious, like
engineered
great.
Once they got a deal, he created.
Look how much that last bone over there went through.
Okay.
He was the only person I knew that was out of Atlanta, basically.
Right.
I sent Joe the demo, and I gave my dad the demo. Joe came back. Like I said, Joe came back, and he basically was like, "We want to sign this group."
Oh, I'm like, "Oh, finger to the haters."
Just that, I mean, so you
that was the one song that got them signed.
You hadn't did Jump or
Warm It Up, Chris.
None of that. Okay. So once you got the deal,
get the fuck out of here.
Like because when I think of Chris Cross,
I
know who they are, like their personalities, but their music didn't give me that.
Yeah.
So how did what was the transition of them coming from the two West Side kids that you knew them to be in the family-friendly household names of Chris Cross, the non-threatening, family
or
safe
hand rotation, right stick. Thank you. Can I set it to that? Did I just set it to that?
I know they didn't in their personality, but their music.
Honestly, I'm not really sure how the
there we go.
Part came, right?
There we go.
I believe that
this is gonna be way better watch. I'm about to do this first try.
Because I started
first try new controls. I'm about to get this done.
And I'm taking them to concerts and taking them to places as much as I can get them in. They couldn't go to no club.
Oh, I messed up. Right? You gotta do the bottle.
The places that I took them, what we saw at that time was people jumping, right? And I think one of the records that did it was like the Black Sheep record, right? On Engine Number 9, when they do that part, people
pick it up.
Jump.
Right.
Everybody say pick it up. But everybody start jumping.
Right.
They say pick it up.
Right.
And I'm like, how he ain't telling me to jump? And I'm thinking once again, I'm like, it's no way possibly that somebody missed it. Like you can't be, I'm looking at it. This is what I tell you when I walk in. That's how I make music. I be paying attention so much to what's going on. I'm like, how the fuck did you miss not saying jump? Right. This what you doing.
Steady hand, steady hand.
You know what not. Everybody jumping. Jump. That's it. That's it. That's it. So when we made Little Boys in the Hood, right? So when we made Little Boys in the Hood, I had a conversation with Joe, and he understood hip hop, and he understood. As long as we don't got no internal bleeding, we good. Kids out with a song that was more like, for that time period, would have been like, oh my God, I've never seen no little kids rapping about this type of stuff, cocaine and this type of stuff. He felt like it was gonna be a hard sell.
Yeah, it was. That's how I'm gonna tell you how I know. Like that's what my music was like, and that's why I couldn't get no record deal. Cause then nobody want to hear me talk about my uncle who locked up and we cutting school and trying to have sex with girls and selling crack and having pistols without my mama knowing.
At what age was it?
This was 12, 13.
Oh yeah, no, they
didn't want to hear that.
They still don't want to hear that, by the way.
They did. I mean, well, you got Youngboy. You got NBA Youngboy, which is one of the biggest.
But he's not 12.
No, he's not 12. But when he first came out, he was Lil Wayne.
Not 12.
At the time when he was early Cat Money Hot Boy.
Yeah, but he said he
did not curse. Yeah. He did not curse, but he was still talking about. Yeah, what's up? We split up.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That don't sound like motherfucker.
It later became, but
this game's gonna get
you know,
so mad.
because I was not, you know, I guess family friendly, and I wasn't Nickelodeon, Disney safe.
Yeah.
But neither were they.
They weren't. And that's not the road that I was trying to.
But I didn't have a JD.
You got a tune.
But see, I met Toomp later on in my life. Right. I'm talking about early 25, 60 days.
Yeah.
When I was actually going in there, man, who was it? Tony and Warren. with my producers. Shout out to Tony and Warren. They were my producers, man. And I couldn't figure out a way, because I'm like, well, I'm not trying to be something that I'm not.
Yeah.
But all of the music, and I was writing my own shit, which was something I kind of, I used to, secretly hold that against. Chris Cross and ABC and all. I'm like, man, how in the hell these motherfuckers don't even write their own shit?
Yeah.
And these motherfuckers all over everywhere, and I can't get on.
Well, see, Chris Cross, once again, they weren't rappers. Like I said, when I said, do y'all rap? They was like, rap? Like that shit ain't mean nothing.
Right.
So they weren't even in the idea of making music. They thought they was gonna go through life and just be cool. Right. So they weren't even rappers. So it's like.
You made them rappers.
Yeah, I made them rappers. Yeah. And they made themselves rappers once they started once they learned and loved the concept. But yeah, it was that conversation was just like, Jermaine, it's gonna be a hard sell to get, because I actually was really saying what I saw.
Right.
You know what I mean? I wasn't cursing.
This is what I'm gonna do.
But I
got this simulator also. We just gonna switch